Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to discuss my reaction to the Meet Kevin debate that took place yesterday, and I'm just going to give you guys my honest thoughts of everything that happened. Obviously, a lot of people have a lot to say. First, let me start off with this disclaimer. I'm going to start saying this in every video. I do not have 19K, 18K subscribers, whatever the heck it says. Somebody has been attacking my channel with bots. I have no idea how they do it. I don't even know anything about that crap. All I know is that I originally had 3,923 subscribers. I probably have 4,000 now because I did the debate with Meet Kevin. I suspect that's probably possible, but I definitely don't have 18,000. Somebody's attacking my channel. Hopefully YouTube will do something about it soon. Okay, back to the video. So reacting to what happened with Meet Kevin, right? First, I'll say this. You can't talk unless you actually get in a ring with him yourself, because you have no idea how challenging and difficult it is to actually debate somebody like him who's just really good with his words and is just very experienced in debate, clearly, you know. But let me say this, regardless of what anybody says, whether you think I lost the debate or whatever, fine. I think it cannot be denied that I pressed him. I wasn't scared at all. I wasn't starstruck, and I legit asked him the real questions. I was not afraid to ask him about everything. Every question everybody had, I asked. I asked him about Jeremy. I asked him about the DUI. I asked him about the court case, and I even asked him about his stock picks. I went back into his history. I asked him every single critical question that you could think of. I asked him about the censorship, copyright striking my video, being a hypocrite because of what happened with him and Grant Cardone, but then doing the same thing to me and other creators. I literally asked him everything. So I feel like at the end of the day, I'm satisfied with the job that I did. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I left it all on the floor, as they say in sports. You leave it all on the field. You know, I left it all out there. I did everything that I needed to do. Now, to the people who are saying, oh, he spins you, he did this, you wouldn't have done nearly half as good as me, because I highly doubt it. Because think about it, right? People are like, oh, just cut him off, just cut him off. Well, clearly you've never been in a debate or a conversation before, because remember, this is my channel. He's a guest on my channel. We're speaking. I can't cut him off every freaking second. It's going to ruin the freaking debate. I got to let the guy talk. Now, if I can find a moment in there to cut him off, or if sometimes if he's just rambling, then sure. But some of you guys who just keep saying, cut him off, cut him off, cut him off. It's like, that's not how that works. It's not that easy to say that. I can't just cut somebody off every second. That's going to ruin the show. So, you know, I don't really have much to say to that one. But, yeah, obviously he did some weird stuff. The writing on the board was interesting. And, you know, what can I say? But like I said, regardless of what anybody has to say, I asked him the tough questions, and I don't know what else you could possibly expect from me but to do that. I asked him the tough questions. If he chooses not to answer, or he chooses to spin through it, I did the best I could to try and get him to answer the dang questions. But at the end of the day, I can't make the guy do what he don't want to do, you know? So it's like, I don't know what folks want from me. So yeah, overall, that's really what I think about the debate. And honestly, regardless of what anybody says, I think if you really watch that entire debate in full, there was a lot of information that got exposed in that debate. There was a lot that was said. So if you really looked at that carefully, that was probably one of the better debates on YouTube, or at least better interviews of Meet Kevin. Like, everything was addressed. He talked about everything. He wasn't afraid to speak on anything. And if you really watch that interview, he said a lot. You know, that's all I can really say about that. The guy said a lot. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and read some of you guys' comments, because a lot of people had a lot to say. So we're just going to go ahead and address that. So I'm going to pull up the comments, put my phone on screen record, and we're actually going to go ahead and read it. So here we go. This guy says, number one, don't let a grown man call you stepsis. He basically sunned you in the first couple of seconds. You did well. It's just sad seeing him disrespect you from the start. Then he said he respected you. Okay, let me respond to that. So I saw a lot of people commenting and saying, oh, he called you stepsis. How do you let another grown man do that? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't care, to be honest. I didn't take any disrespect from it. It really didn't bother me. Strongman, he called Strongman stepbro, and Strongman was the first person whose small platform he got on. And now he got on my platform, and so he calls me stepsis. Strongman is stepbro. I'm stepsis, according to him. And let me put this into context for people to understand. This isn't the first time he's done that. It's not like he just came out of nowhere and called me that. Now, if he did that, then that actually might have thrown me off. But if you actually go back in history, I've been making videos on this guy since January 2022, back when I had 200 subscribers. He actually commented on one of my videos where I criticized him. That was 6 months before this debate that we just had, and he actually got upset with me over that video. And he actually called me stepsis in that video. That was actually the first time that he ever called me stepsis. He was like, you know, something, blah, blah, blah. Come on, stepsis, you know, whatever. So he's called me that before. So it just really wasn't that much of a bother to me. Now, I know if some of you guys, this is your first time ever seeing my channel, I can see how it could throw you off. But just to add some context in there, he's been calling me stepsis for a long time now. This is nothing new. He's always called me stepsis. That's his thing. I take no offense to it. It's not like the guy said anything crazy or racist. He just called me stepsis. Big whoop. Who freaking cares? I don't care. Not a big deal. We're going to keep reading. Jermaine Pryor says, Kevin using humor and long-winded rants to defer from answering serious questions is apparent. If this was an actual televised political debate running for office, he would have taken this more seriously, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I actually agree with that. I do agree with that. I don't think he doesn't respect me, but I do think that he probably didn't prepare for this interview the way that I did, and he probably didn't take it all that serious. I think he probably just got drunk and said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to debate one of my critics. And that's fine. I mean, that's fine. It is what it is, you know. What else can you say? Bat says, well done, Echoes. You asked him hard questions. Shame he didn't choose to answer them. That whiteboard stuff was annoying as F. He uses that as a distraction prop. Yeah. I definitely think I asked him the hard questions. I think I asked him some of the hardest questions he's probably ever been asked. And yeah, like I said, guys, if he chooses not to answer it, there were several times in the video where I said, Kevin, answer the question. Kevin, answer the question. I can't make the guy answer the question, guys. Like, he's freaking 1,000 miles away or however, wherever he's at. He's not even California. He's in like Paris or something. Like, I just don't know what people expect me to do. And again, you can't talk unless you get on the stage yourself, because I'm telling you, it's not easy to do. Not easy to do. This guy says, you did a good job interviewing him, but you allowed him to smooth talk his way through a lot of your questions by complimenting you. No, that's not true. That's not true. He complimented me a bunch of times, and I didn't really, you know, I didn't really care that much. I didn't get all, it's not like I got all giddy, like he commented me and I'm over here smiling like, oh, thank you, man. Like I didn't. I was serious. I stuck to the debate. You know, now later on in the interview, when we started answering, you know, the audience's questions, things got better. But that first hour and 30 minutes, I did not get giddy or nothing when he complimented me. I didn't care, to be honest. He said okay, I'm not reading this. This is already addressed in the thing. Great job letting Kevin rant, allowed him to make a fool of himself and sink his credibility harder than the Titanic. Yeah, honestly, I think one of the best parts of this entire interview is I just kind of let the guy just rant, and he kind of said everything that he needs to say, and you guys could take from that what you will. But yeah, sometimes you can win, not necessarily by going back and forth, but just let somebody talk. Let them do the talking. Okay, this person says, this sucked, bro, was mad disrespectful the whole time that I watch. Who the heck draws doodles the whole time like that? Blah, blah. Okay. I didn't feel disrespectful, to be completely honest with you. If I did, of course, I would have spoke up for myself and said something. I mean, come on now. But I honestly didn't. I thought he was just acting a little crazy, to be honest. It was actually kind of funny, but I wasn't going to laugh. But when he started drawing, I'm like, is this guy trying to like throw me off? I didn't think it was disrespectful, though. I mean, it's his whiteboard. I mean, whatever. All right, we got another comment, and this comment is actually really annoying. This person says, I love that Kevin swears just so you can't get monetized. Okay. If you don't know what the F you're talking about, please shut up. My video did not get monetized. You can swear in YouTube videos and still get monetized. So once again, if you don't know what you're talking about, stop commenting dumb stuff. It makes you look stupid. And for me personally, it's annoying because I've seen a bunch of people comment that, oh, he can't even monetize the video because Kevin keeps cursing on purpose, so he can't monetize. That's not how it works, dummy. Like, some of you guys are really annoying. That's the, for those who don't know, that's actually my pet peeve. My pet peeve is people who are just stupid. Like, I can't stand it. Like, do some research first before talking. Jesus. All right, Strongman, who's obviously a friend of the channel, he made a video reacting to my debate with me, Kevin, and he gave his opinion on the whole thing. This guy right here has a comment. Now, let me give a full disclaimer. This guy is a huge critic of mine. He was like an absolute troll. And the only reason why I blocked him from my channel is because he literally kept spamming. Like, he made like a million comments. It was annoying. But anyway, this is what this guy has to say, which, by the way, this guy does not like me at all. But he says, Echoes might have shadow banned me, so posting here, I've officially dropped your nickname, Tears from Below. I have to give credit when it's due. Great debate / interview, and props for not going soft, and respect for me, Kevin, to come on for that long and answer the hard questions and not politic his way around them. Surprisingly, it increased my opinion of you both in a positive way. Well, that's nice to hear. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought I'd ask some hard questions, and I thought I was tough. I don't think I was weak or soft at all in the interview. Okay, and so anyway, here are my closing thoughts. All in all, people are going to ask, like, are you and Kevin buddy now? Is he going to pay you $2K to keep quiet about him like he does Strongman and blah, blah, blah? Which, by the way, if you really believe that me, Kevin, pay Strongman $2,000 a month, like, if you honestly believe that, you're freaking stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm being mean. I don't care. You shouldn't be that dang stupid. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But anyway, am I going to go soft on me, Kevin, going forward? Absolutely not. I will try to be more fair in my criticism of him. You know, if I critique him, I will definitely try to be fair. But if he does something insane or something ridiculous, then yeah, I'm going to call it out. And nothing's going to change with that. So don't think like, oh, are the Me Kevin videos going to stop? Or are you just going to stop talking about him, period? No, I'm not going to stop talking about him. No, not going to happen. And I think he actually made a good point. He gave me some advice. He was like, you should talk about more than just like grifters. You should talk about like news and stocks and things like that. And actually, believe it or not, I actually do that on this channel, but I just don't do it as much as the grifter stuff. So I do want to mix that back into the content a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm not going to stop making videos about him. That's not going to happen. Now, I'm not just going to be petty and just make videos just to make videos. He's going to have to actually do something for me to make a video. Like if he does something insane, like I'm selling all my stocks again or something, then yeah, I'm going to criticize that. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? But yeah, no, he's not paying me. You know, I'm not going to stop making videos on him. I don't think I went soft in the interview. I have no issue with him calling me stepsis. Also, just to reveal some other things, I did not read the comments very much. I did take a glance at them sometimes, but I wasn't able to read very much because I was really trying to focus on debating that guy. Obviously, he's really good at what he does, so you got to be focused when you're going against him. But yeah, that's all I can really think of. A lot of y'all's comments are dumb, and I think the sad part about a lot of the comments, let me just say I appreciate everybody who actually gave a legit, real comment that was actually objective and fair. There were a lot of comments that were very biased. There were a lot of comments that were very biased towards Kevin that were just like, oh, he went so blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, Kevin's the man. He's God. Blah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to everybody who was actually fair. Like Jimbo Jones, the guy who literally hates my guts, but had the freaking guts to say, you know what? I actually respect Echoes. He did a good job. I respect people like that. I respect people who actually have the guts to tell the dang truth on how they really feel and not fall into this cult behavior. Because there's just too many cults out here in finance. People just form these cults and that person just cannot do any wrong. It's insane. But anyway, that's it, guys. There you guys have it. That'll go and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.